These dark days call for Crimson Knights, so when the sun sets, the Crimson Moon rises.
Hey Crimson Knights, good to see everybody. Welcome to the stream. I looked over and there is water coming in through my window from a storm. I need to address this immediately. So apologies, but give me a moment to deal with this. It's always something, Crimson Knights. It's ridiculous. I just installed these AC units like 2 days ago. Now it's ruining my windowsill, ruining my floor. God. I can't win, Crimson Knights. I can't win. Anyways. Nice. Crimson Knights, apologies for being distracted. Leah, good to see you. How are you doing? I saw that you had a really bad asthma attack. I'm so sorry. Said you haven't had time to watch the sub night because you've been so busy taking care of other things. You'll go back and watch it this week, you promise. All right, lot going on. The Crimson kids keep coming in. My air conditioner is leaking all over the floor. I shouldn't have started the stream up, quite frankly. Anyways, Leia, it was a fun sub night. Had a lot of fun playing with Angel, playing some GTA Online. We had a good time. We accomplished a lot and completed our little mini heist to get the Coquette D10, I think that's what it's called, right under the wire, right before midnight. So it was a good time. So thank you, Leah, for redeeming that sub night. And I hope that you enjoy it whenever you get to watch it. So we are going, the Crimson family and I, we are going tomorrow, like, first thing, we're going to a 5 o'clock showing of The Mandalorian and Grogu. We're super excited about it. I'm seeing, like, reviews and stuff that are saying it's really not good, like, it's just a really mid-movie. It's probably true. But even so, I think we'll have fun with it. I think it'll still be entertaining, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun to go as a family. I generally love going and seeing Star Wars movies in the theaters. So I'm excited about it, Crimson Knights. I'm excited about it. I was considering doing Fortnite tonight. I know we haven't really been doing Fortnite, but I was considering doing Fortnite tonight because there is a Duos Cup going on in Fortnite to try to earn the Ink and Pen Mandalorian skin, which would be really cool. There's also the Navarro, like, little preview of the movie mission, which could have been fun to check out tonight, but two reasons I'm not doing it. One is I don't really have a partner to do the cup with. We'd probably get destroyed because I'm out of practice and I don't have a partner. Second, we'd probably get copyright struck if I tried watching, or if I tried doing like the 10-minute movie preview map. So for those two reasons, we're gonna stick with Final Fantasy XIV tonight. I'm looking forward to it. All right, Crimson Knights, we are continuing with the Heavensward DLC story. We're on Worse Than Dragons. Proceed to the Stained One, defeating any foes who stand in your way. All right, so we gotta go up this direction. I'm assuming Tailfeather we are already attuned to, but I could be wrong. So let's just make sure. All right, so we are attuned to it. What's this Chocobo doing? I won't let them eat you. Oh, are you a traveler? Let me be one of the first to welcome you to Tailfeather. What kind of place is this? Hunters from all around make this encampment their base. Some are here hoping to make a fortune. Others are here because they got nothing better to do. You meet all sorts in this camp. There ain't never been a dull moment. This forest is just teeming with wild chocobos, and if you catch yourself a big one, merchants from Ishgar will pay buckets of gil for it. It's that thrill that keeps us going in the face of bandersnatches and dragons. Okay. Wild chocobos in the land of tail feather. Leah said, I'll be in and out tonight because the Thunder plays their game. I got it on in the background, actually, Maddie. Said they lost their game on Monday night, which I was really upset about, so I'm hoping tonight they'll win. Well, go Thunder. You know, I'm pulling for your Thunder. I wouldn't mind seeing them win. So I'll join you in cheering for the Thunder, Leah. I forgot, you can, like, fight wild chocobos out here. Kind of crazy. Alright, proceed to the stained one. Marching steel drone. Alright. We defeated those fools. Look at these creatures. They're like saber-toothed tigers? Bandersnatches. Oh, it's actually a bandersnatch. Okay. Guess that's what a bandersnatch is. Didn't know? Now we know. Oh, look, here's an ether current. Alright, well, since we found one accidentally, let's attune to it. We'll attune. Yeah, playing GTA Online was getting me real excited for GTA 6. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Speaking of GTA 6, I think there's a new trailer that's supposed to be dropping, like, real soon. Real soon. How'd that hit me? Okay. We gotta look this up, Crimson Knights. When's the GTA 6 trailer dropping? Also wondering if soon they'll finally start the GTA 6 pre-orders. Dravanian Avis. Should we chance to meet Marshchamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not wanted us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It's a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this is evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool! How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Crimson, pray reason with these two. Set aside your differences for now. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we're to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Crimson's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Vestinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Crimson's visions confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Heavensward will likely provide the catalyst Crimson's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Alright, the Holy Rainbow Shirt of Aiming. Healing or casting? Alright, I guess we'll just get this one. Why not? We'll get this one. Why not? Why not? Why not? Alright. Recommended gears. Still no better gear for us. Alright. Isael. The Trine Towers. Isael wishes to survey the approach to the distant towers. Spy you the three great towers to the west? Ishgardians know them as Annex Trine. The place serves as a roost for Hraesvelgur's lesser kindred. If we're to reach the peak of Somal, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if their path is clear. Indeed. All right. Speak with Isael. All right, now we got to make our way all the way over here to the Trine Towers. I'm kind of just going on foot for like the exploration component. Plus, we can't fly yet because we haven't found enough ether currents. So might as well just run along on foot then, eh? Run along on foot. What the heck is this thing? Just part of the landscape, I guess. Clearwater Ninky Nanka. Ah, yes, the Clearwater Ninky Nanka. All right, we're getting a little bit of XP just for discovering new areas. What is this thing? Myacid. 'Tis as I feared. The road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Marshchomp did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragon so openly. They intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. There's no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Defeat enemies on the path to Annex Shrine. More? Boom. Got him. There's second wave there? No. Alright, so we'll continue on. Speak with Isael. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. Ooh, bars! Truly are beyond salvation. Come then.
Vidofnir!
Hi.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Oh, yeah. Glad you looked again then. Yeah, thank you.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Uh-oh.
Ha!
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Yeah, that'll endear the dragon to us, certainly.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Isales? Isales? That's how he said it.
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? "'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught."
Alright, so we're gonna have to kill a primal.
Good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Alright, what can we get? Sorrel offending. That might be a good one, though. Maiming, striking, and scouting. Excellent, excellent. Gifts for the outcasts. Isael seems occupied with thoughts of Nath and their primal. So, the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Enough, enough, I say. The Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the ether. We must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You're right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marshchomp. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. Alright, so we gotta get back to camp. Now, I want to see something else. Jobs, I guess. So, okay, our paladin is level 38. Yeah. So, really, the only job that we have that is high enough level is our bard. We'd have to level up our paladin more, or any of the others as well, to be able to like have them be like level 53, 55 and be able to gain like decent XP from all this. Now, can I attune this, or is this going to be blocked? We're about to find out. All right, we can attune it. We can. All right, we're gonna fast travel back, teleport to Tail Feather. Shake your tail feather. Oh, back already, are we? Met the Nath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... Summoned a primal, you say? Seven hells! Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of land trap nectar, a basket of Calum tree fruit, and, always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants should present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Alfino's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Mossachomp. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there's a rotten Nanka egg! Alright, so... I gotta go over here. Go over here, kill some Nankas! Seems like we're going backwards. We're going backwards. We're going backwards! Wait a second, how do I get up there? Okay. I don't. I go this way. Maybe. I gotta go kill the special Nankas. Alright, here we go. Little Clearwater Nanka. Obtain hunks of Nanka flesh from the Clearwater Nankas. We did it. 1 hunk obtained. We're just killing baby. Oh, look, here's a Thextera, but this looks like it's some kind of like special enemy or something. Let's try it. Let's try it. Like a more rare spawn. It might be. It might be a more rare spawn. I think that's what the symbol next to it means. Though I could be wrong. Honestly, I might lose. Oh, that did not give me much health. I might be in trouble here, Crimson Knights. I should have used this a while ago. Oh, that did not help me much. No! No, I actually died. No one's gonna find me out here. Dang, dude. That high potion didn't, like, do anything. How much... A fair amount of HP, 340 points max. Oh my gosh. What's even the point of that? That was dumb. All right, I think I'm pretty much just have to respawn back at New Gridania, unfortunately. I got embarrassed. I'm dead. I gotta get back into fishing in this game. I love fishing in this game. Gotta get back into it. Alright, anyways. Wait, is that still the same Thextra or whatever? It is. Alright, let's kill this first. Dextera. Alright, so we got all the hunks of Nanka flesh. Now, do we try again? That's the question. Do we try again? I think we do. I think we're doing a little bit better this time. Wait, invulnerable? What? Oh, we ran too far away or something? Well, hold on now. That's... What the heck? How do I run away? Now we just gotta start this whole thing over again. I guess I got too far outside of its little zone. And then it just reset the battle, so that's annoying. Now we might as well wait like a minute for everything to reset. I don't really know why we're even... I don't know. Just seems like it's here. We got the pop, so it'd be cool to kill it. Just for funsies. Give it another 30 seconds, Crimson Knights. Another 30 seconds. All right, here we go. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good overall. I'm happy. I don't think that worked. is close. Oh my gosh, we did it! We defeated it. Did I get anything from that? I don't know that I actually got anything from killing it. I thought I was gonna get something from that. You know, it looks like we might as well go this way, huh? I thought I was gonna get some kind of cool item or something. So that is disappointing. Well, at least we only died once fighting it. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would have not known how to harvest it without Isael's help. Do you have the Nonka meat? Indeed I do. Splendid. I shall put this with Estinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Nath. Holy rainbow sorrel of aiming. Healing. Of casting. All right. The non-mind. Alphino is eager to make contact with the Nath. What is this? Yeti Fang Ring of Fending, Slaying, Aiming, Healing, or Casting. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nath, I think I would be suitably impressed. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? No, be patient, bro. Chill. Calm yourself, Master Alphino. Our offering's not gone unnoticed. Vath Fleetfoot. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, Callum tree fruit, and Nanga flesh! What delectable foods you've brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped! Stifling! And horribly smelly! But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Come, come, it's not far. Where we gotta go? We gotta go up here? Let's go make a deal. Voth Fleetfoot. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Like a cell phone, you have no mind? Vath storyteller. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You've brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically, knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are! But if it's words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nath god, of the god the One Mind summoned into our midst. The One Mind. These are the Nath who reside in the main colony? Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely one that had fled battle with my kinsmen. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Javanian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the Black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Javanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. What should I do? Fending. Slaying. Aiming. Healing or casting? Alright, so I feel like it should be like slaying or aiming. Captil! How is it going, good sir? How is it going? A gate ring of aiming will now replace with the Yeti Fang ring of aiming. Isael seems troubled by the Nath's war of expansion. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost of the land. I reason that it's a necessary evil and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a scion of the Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they're ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphino, a being of whom we know naught. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to his death? No, You have the right of it, Estinian. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me, Crimson. I do not fear my duty. Wait. Crimson need not face this foe alone. Like him, I'm blessed with the Echo's protection and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Ha! Do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, we know not where this god resides or how to challenge it. Unless you mean to pray until it appears. Estinia makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath and learn how best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Trying to redeem himself a little bit. Keptiel says, it's going. I get to spend tomorrow convincing the FTC that I'm not responsible for the IRS getting defrauded. I was gonna make a Trump joke, but I'll just leave it at that. Now that sounds crazy, Keptiel. Best of luck. I hope that everything gets sorted out properly. Gather information from the Vath. Sibylroit. We are Vath. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Oh, okay, I get it. So there's like the hive mind, the main colony, I guess, the hive mind that summoned this primal, this god, and then these are the non-mind, the ones that aren't tapped into that like main, you know, hive mind colony. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Vath Storyteller. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as a sacrifice and you will soon be brought before him. We will mourn loss of such generous hunters, however. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you're not so generous as that. There's voracious Vath. You are generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. That's what I gotta do now. I gotta go get another hunk of Nanka flesh. Alright, that's what we're doing then, I guess. Keptiel says, I got evidence to prove it's not my fault. My only concern is that, well, I'm a smartass. Oh, man. That sounds like my boss, actually. That sounds like something he would say. Hilarious. Be careful! Don't mess up, Keptiel. I don't want you going to jail, man. Chat's gonna be real boring if that happens. Alright, we got the hunk of Nanka flesh that we wanted. Now let's run on back to camp. Way over here. Making us run back and forth kind of for no reason. Keptiel says, I'm the type to explain to the judge why they're one of the dumbest people I've ever met if they want to be dumb. I can appreciate that, though. I can appreciate that energy. enjoy our Nanka flesh? Have you been out hunting yet? Another gift for the Vath? So unexpected! Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the One Mind are enmeshed by the Overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath and the whole hive's alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. The Vath want to elude the certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like Overmind sits at the center of Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in this smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we've wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the Primal: sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before their deity to make an offering of our souls. Breaking into hives. Alphino wishes to review Esile's plan for infiltrating the Nath hive. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this judge right here asked an IT professional to explain all of cybersecurity in 5 minutes. This is dumb. Very dumb. Oh my gosh. Keptiel, since we're talking about this kind of thing, I have to ask, did you see... There's several things. Did you see the, like, Senate hearing when they were questioning Mark Zuckerberg about Facebook? And did you see when they were questioning the TikTok CEO about TikTok? If you haven't seen that, you gotta look it up. You've gotta look it up. It's incredible. So, honestly, what you're writing about how dumb so many people are about this kind of stuff, you're like underdoing it. I don't know what the right word there is, but you're under-exaggerating. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that very well describes my plan. You'll join me in this endeavor, will you not, Crimson? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a man to err on the side of caution. Would that I could fight at your side, Warrior of Light. The power of the dragon's no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphino. Then it is settled. Crimson, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance and then allow them to take us prisoner. Maybe we shouldn't be discussing this, like, next to literal Nath. I don't know. You join the movement to retain our rights to repair our own possessions? Well, I appreciate that for sure, Keptiel. But yeah, man, they were just saying, like, crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. Two different crazy things. I mean, it was all crazy. They didn't understand the technology, so they were just saying, they were asking, like, just the dumbest questions that show they don't understand the basics of how, like, the internet, mobile apps, like, how any of this works. But then they also kept grilling the CEO of TikTok, who's Singaporean, over and over again about like whether or not he's a member of the Chinese Communist Party, and he's like, no, I'm Singaporean. We're not a part of China. How many times do I have to tell you this? I'm not Chinese. And they could not believe that he wasn't Chinese. They're like, well, you're Asian, so China is Asia. You must be Chinese, therefore you must be communist. It was like, how are these the people that are deciding the literal fate of all of our technology? It's crazy, man. That's, in part, it's not even a, like, it's not so much even a like, Democrat-Republican thing, so much as just, like, really old people still running the country, you know? Like, they don't know what's going on, man. Maybe it's time to pass the baton. Just saying. In 2008, 8% of Ivy League school students in the USA couldn't locate the USA on a globe. I don't know. Maybe those were the, maybe those are like the alumni's kids or something like that. You know, they basically get deference for admission. Didn't have to earn their way in. I mean, I'm not ageist in the sense of like, hey, look, if you're up there in age, but you're sharp, you know what's going on, you know, you've got good people around you, fine. But like, if it's clearly to the point where it's like, you don't understand how the world works, like you don't know what's going on, you don't understand basic things about how the world functions anymore, then maybe, yeah, maybe it's time to just pass the baton. Nath Drone. Intruders, your lives are forfeit! Alright, so it says I'm supposed to eliminate any resistance, so I am going to do that. We eliminated the resistance here. But are we gonna feign getting captured or what? This one that I'm attacking right now was not even part of the mission. I just accidentally attacked it because it appeared there. Well, that's definitely true, Keptiel. If people aren't going to be around to experience the results of their decisions, I mean, hopefully you would, hopefully, you know, you would hope that the people that you're putting in office are there because they want to make the world a better place, not just for themselves right now, but for the future generations. I mean, you want to put people in office who are thinking of future generations, but unfortunately, if you put people in who are selfish, who are short-sighted, then yeah, that's a problem. Keptiel says, I gotta say, this is the least Final Fantasy feeling Final Fantasy ever. Why do you say that? Back in the day, man, I loved Final Fantasy XI Online, and this is a great sequel to it. The Overmind must by now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Whoops, I didn't mean to do this. We're just kind of running past all these guys because we can. We don't even have to fight them. Kill the intruders! Oh shoot, I accidentally just aggroed a creature that wasn't even a part of this. Well, now we're fighting them. Oh shoot, we aggroed another. I killed him, but he still got his shot off, huh? You said, this is just WoW with bunny girls in the marketing material. I mean, this is an MMO. This is an MMORPG, so that's why you're feeling like it's similar to WoW, because WoW also is an MMORPG. Most Final Fantasy games are pure RPGs, you know, single player, non-online experiences, but Final Fantasy XIV is an MMORPG, so it's online. You know, you play it online, you can do like raids and all that kind of stuff, typical MMORPG type of stuff. But it's definitely a Final Fantasy world, Final Fantasy enemies, Final Fantasy kind of story. So it's not your typical Final Fantasy game in the sense that it's an MMORPG, but it's certainly a Final Fantasy MMORPG. That should be sufficient. If we did not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. Keptail, I can't remember. Are you much of a Final Fantasy fan? And if so, which is your favorite? Lord of the Hive. Isael awaits an opportunity to surrender to the Nath. You're prepared then? Hold here, Crimson. When next the Nath come, we offer no resistance. They walk up, shoot us. Game over. Surrender, intruders. There's no escape. I surrender. Just please let me keep my bow and arrow. Enough! We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Enter the inner chamber.
Now we have but to wait.
Oh, now you're gonna voice act? Like an hour and a half in? What the heck is this?
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer.
Some giant beetle just wandered into the room here. Sheesh.
Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Whoa!
He comes.
He comes. Captiel says, Final Fantasy VI is my favorite, followed by Final Fantasy VIII. And I don't care for the series much outside of that. I don't think they're bad, I just prefer Breath of Fire. Fair enough. Yeah, I love the whole series, man. There's some weaker entries for sure. Final Fantasy VIII was really good. My favorite will always be Final Fantasy VII. So good. And Final Fantasy XI Online will always have a special place in my heart. I get a lot of nostalgia playing this game, Final Fantasy XIV. All right, who we dealing with here? Who we dealing with? Dang. Look at this guy. Well, that's crazy.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
They're like, yeah.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana.
Lord
My companion
Ravana.
and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elizem? Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach.
Yeah, for some reason, everybody in this game speaks like they're in a Shakespeare movie. The writers of this game love alliteration. They love alliteration.
Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our
Like,
goal.
yeah, we're gonna kill you.
Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well.
Oh,
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I think there's a fight to the death. What are you talking about?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Just gonna take some crystal power. Just borrow that. Is this like her true form or something? What is this?
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord?
Okay, so she transformed
Thou wilt
into
not break
Shiva.
thy word, I trust.
But like, she's not herself actually Shiva, but somehow like transformed into her?
Mine oath is unbending as steel. chill, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Her hair is crazy. Oh my gosh. He just stabbed Shiva through the gut?
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
A Shiva kebab. That's a good one, Keptil. I like that. That's a good one.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
All right, here we go.
Warrior then. Good. Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
The heck just happened? I thought we were gonna fight. Fuck ass stock hard now accessible. Forgive me, I was overconfident. Yeah, maybe we could have fought together. I don't know. Might have made sense to try that out. All right, Thok asked Thok hard. An insectoid beast tribe connected by a hive mind, the Nath, have but one collective desire: to expand their territory and prosper without fear of dragons. It was by this simple yet powerful wish that a mighty primal bent on war and conquest was summoned into existence. Bound by your promise to Vidofnir to remove this threat to dragonkind, you must now lead your companions into battle against the savage entity known as Ravana, Lord of the Hive. All right, so now we're trying to party up with some other people that will do this with us. We'll see how long it takes to find a party. Those crystals are actually meth. Gosh. This is the part where we pretty much just wait. We should level up to level 65 after this, too. Gained a good bit of experience tonight, so I'm happy with that. Grilled dodo. We'll make sure to eat one of those grilled dodos. Once it's time to load in. It started out saying that we would probably have to wait less than 5 minutes. We're 3 minutes in. We'll see if that holds or if it just extends. Like, actually, maybe 10 minutes. All right, while we're waiting, I do want to look up. All right, so where are we at here? All right, so trying to complete this little storyline tonight. We'll see. Again, it'll kind of depend on how long does it take us to get a party. Well, we're past 5 minutes now. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I'm pretty excited for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie tomorrow. I know that there's apparently like a collector's Mandalorian helmet, like popcorn bowl, and I kind of want it. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. I don't know if they're even gonna have it, but I'm partly going to the opening night just to see if I can get that, like, Mandalorian, you know, limited edition popcorn bowl. We eat popcorn a lot in our house. The kids love popcorn. They love, like, a lot of nights, you know, we'll watch a show or a movie together at night and eat popcorn, you know, before getting ready for bed and all that. So we eat a lot of popcorn. It'd be fun to have, like, a fun bowl from our experience tomorrow night. So we'll see. We'll see if I get that. I'm trying to decide if I should wear my Moff Gideon helmet. The Crimson Kid, the youngest Crimson Kid, he just got a, I guess it's not a helmet. It's a Mandalorian mask, because it's not like a full helmet, but it's like the front mask, and it has like voice lines. So you can press a button and it'll play different voice lines. But it's just hilarious because, you know, he's got this, he's a little kid, so he's got this little voice, but then he'll play the Mandalorian voice line. It'll be like, "This is the way." I need some information. I am a Mandalorian. The Dune sandworm bucket was $50. That's kind of steep. I don't know. 50? Did you get it? Did you get that? The Dune sandworm? I will say the Dune sandworm one looked pretty cool. I think it was well designed. But I would pay, to me, I don't know. There's such a difference between like $30 with some popcorn versus like $50. It just feels like a big difference, you know? $30 with popcorn, it's like, okay, you know, I'll pay that. I'll pay that. $50 is like, this is probably a poor decision. I probably should not be doing this as a married father. You know, as a dad. Probably shouldn't. $30 is like, I'm doing this. You know someone who did? Were they happy with it or what? Like, did they have regrets, or were they happy that they did it? They're happy with it? All right. That's good to know. All right, see what I said, Crimson Knights? Now we're coming up on 10 minutes of wait time. The weird thing about the matchmaking in this game is it'll be like, so far it's like, oh, we found no one. And then all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, here's the whole team. We're good to go. You've been waiting for 10 minutes, nothing happened, and go. Why haven't you read it up yet? I love Dune as well. I think you probably heard me and Citroen were talking about it the other day. See, there it is. Now it's like, hurry up, ready up. I can't eat this? Okay. Yeah, I just think it could be fun to have, but $50 is kind of steep. But if it was like not that much extra to get like a limited edition novelty popcorn bucket that I would use like multiple times a week for the next 10 years, you know? That'd be worth it. All right, we're fighting this guy. You guys ready? Here we go. All right, let's kill this guy. I can't see.
Furious as a blaze.
Prelude to Slaughter it's casting. Can I interrupt him? Oh god. You missed, you idiot. Oh shoot. Oh, there. Head graze interrupts in action. Oh shoot, why do I have this on me? What does that mean? Ow. The Seeing Wind, huh? Wish I could see better. Kill Ravana. Trying to kill these spirits. Moon Ghana. Uh-oh. I can't move. Okay, what? Are we all dead right now? What the heck just happened? How did we all die? I mean, this is over. We gotta start over. We had a full party, now we're all dead. think they stand a chance here, man. Kill butterflies. All right. All right, so apparently we got to do a better job killing butterflies next time. All right, here we go, here we go. Stand over here. Now to the middle, now to the middle. All right, so I think after this is when these butterflies start appearing. Take wing. All right, we got to kill these butterflies. Let me know if you see any butterflies. All right, there's another one. All right, let's kill the. Keep killing the butterflies. I don't know what these butterflies do, but I don't like it. This soundtrack's kind of reminding me of Expedition 33 a little bit, which I loved, man. What a great game. What a masterpiece of a game. All right, so now what's about to happen now? Or am I just gonna die again? Okay, that didn't feel good. All right, but I'm still alive. Ow. How my blood doth quicken. All right, I think we're getting it done this time. Swift slaughter, huh? We did it!
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
I am the victor. I am the victor. Woo! Whoops. I don't think there's anyone here anymore. I had the cutscene, so alright. Well, whatever. It's like, yeah, so I don't feel good because I got stabbed through my gut with the giant god sword.
Warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you. For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Kiptiel says, I'm hoping to get an Expedition 33 key for a friend this payday. They've been dying to play it.
The impossible.
This is
Bringer of light.
Igaorm.
To fear and fury.
Igaorm.
Another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Expedition 33 is definitely like one of the best games I've ever played. It deserved every award that it won. Great game. It was kind of on my watch list, but I wasn't really planning to get it. But then Dogpool was like, hey, you should play this game. So kind of pushed me into playing it. And I'm so glad that he tipped me into playing it because, man, what an incredible game. What an incredible game. So memorable. Yeah, that was great. So did I not get XP from that? Like, I'm confused. Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar till this day. You are a marvel to behold, Crimson. Well, 'tis time we rejoined our companions. They'll be eager to hear the tale and to continue our journey. Speak with Alfino, who's like all the way up here, but I can't really fast travel there, so let's just go. I still can't fly, unfortunately. We'll just ride. We'll ride the black chocobo to the top. Yeah, it's an excellent game, man. I mean, it really is. So you haven't played it, Keptiel? You haven't played Expedition 33? Okay, I can't get up that. Gotcha, you don't really play games these days, I gotcha. it's a great game. Oh, right, alright, we gotta go back to this little camp here. Back to this camp to report. Crimson, Lady Isael, thank the 12. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name, and you're quite certain he'll keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Crimson. Never did I doubt you, Warrior of Light, unlike some. You were gone so long that Master Alphino here nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Not truly necessary, but certainly true. What matters is that the Primal's banished, and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidifnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm, Ravesfelger. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. You are unkind, Estinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. Woohoo! Still didn't level up. What do I need? I need another 40,000 XP. Okay, let's talk to Alphino. Mourn in passing. Alphino is keen to inform Vidifnir of Lord Ravana's defeat. Shall we be on our way to Annex Trine, then? I would not have the dragons think that we've forgotten our bargain. Actually, I probably could just fast travel to this. Maybe there's no point. Never mind. We'll just go around. So, like, right now I'm working. This is how I game, through people like you. Gaming. Brought to you by people like me. Alright. I probably should have fast traveled. I thought I was going to be able to cut through the mountains, like through a pass, but there wasn't one. Now, at this point, I'm not going to fast travel because I ran all this way. But I could have saved time by just fast traveling. This castle here reminds me of like an Elden Ring type of location. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Crimson's hand was the beastman's god Lord Ravana laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then? How didst thou contend with his biting blades? For the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of morn, and there shall you find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Somal. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidifnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Where am I going? Oh, is there a stairwell back here? Sunan. Okay, there's a stairwell back here. Didn't even realize it. Escas. Where's this go? You discover a new location. Dragon Corpse. There's no response. Looks like some kind of like T-Rex. Oh, it literally is. It says Tyrannosaur. It literally is just a T-Rex. Alright, let's hit this ether current. Attuning with the ether current allows you to better understand movements in the area. I still don't think I can fly, though. That's the thing. Like... yeah, like, I can't fly yet. I just want my chocobos to fly so I can get around these areas quicker. Very interesting. Alright, now we wait for Vidifnir in the Cavern of Morn. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Somal's summit for thee and thy companions. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Wear you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Estinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher, need I remind you that we're come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hraesvelgr. But I said nothing of Tiamat. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we're to meet with Hraesvelgr, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? He's like, I just want to murder everything. New regular duty's been added. Enter Somal. What is... Enter Somal with a party of NPCs. Okay. Commence duty. If all party members are incapacitated, alright, that doesn't matter. Defeat Raskovnik. What? Now we're just attacking everything? What? They didn't even attack us, did they?
Away with you!
Alright, I guess we're just killing everything. They're like, we'll only fight if attacked, and then they just kill everything. The flying killer is dead. Pollen clusters.
Shiva, aid me!
We got ourselves a nice little team here. All right. Killed those guys. Now we're just gonna have to kill these ones. The bloomin' oat shoe. It's like a bloomin' onion. Alright, now we can move on. And looks like now this might be Raskovnik. Raskovnik. Acid rain, huh? Oh, we're getting attacked by other things now. Travanian. Oh, shoot! Got these Travanian hornets coming in that we need to take care of. Welcome back, Leah. How's it going? Shoot, I might get hit here.
Away with you!
Let's kill these hornets. Seems like we don't want them to be around. Seems like that's not gonna help. this is taking a lot of work here. Oh, congratulations! Leah said it's been a great night. We won the game, and I'm a happy camper now. Hey, congratulations, Leah, on the win. So I guess now the series is tied up, right? 1-1.
My pride.
Shiva, aid me!
I will end your struggles.
All right, we did it. Congratulations, Leah.
Release.
All right, now defeat Myath. That's the next kind of sub-boss we need to kill, mini-boss. Pyro Dragon. So what happened? Now
Shiva, aid me!
I ran away. Pyro Dragon ran away. Let's kill Erica. Like I said, I'll tell you, one day my mom got mad earlier because she wanted to take me out on the base. She can't get me out on the base right now. She's gonna take me out there to eat and go shopping. You can't go there because of the war going on. Gotcha. It's like higher security right now. Alright, this is a cryo dragon, which I assume means like an ice dragon.
Shiva, aid me!
This is the path to Somal. He's a sad, crying dragon, obviously. Also, he has ice powers. Unrelated. Wood Skywick's Choker. All right, here we go. This is gonna be Myath.
Focus. Release.
I will end your struggles. Know your folly.
Primordial Roar. Oh shoot. What do we have here? We have a little goose that appeared. The goose. So you can say that Crimson touched my ass.
Focus. Release.
Crimson kiss my ass. Crimson kiss my ass. Why did everyone run over to me? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, we gotta kill this thing. Okay, good. We saved ourselves.
Focus. Release.
Why are they running to me? I don't understand.
Shiva, aid me!
Away with you. Taste my loss.
Yeah, why would they all stack up when that guy's about to get, like, rocked? Alright, we did it. Myath defeated. Now we're moving on to Tiamat. They wanted to get their ass kicked, too. Deep Mountain Gallimimus. These are literally dinosaurs. The Deep Mountain Gallimimus.
Know your folly.
Sacred Beast.
They will pay for that.
You know, I never played Chrono Trigger, but I did play Chrono Cross multiple times back in the day. I loved Chrono Cross, and I still think of a lot of the soundtrack of that game and the vibes of that game. That was a great game, man. I've thought about playing through it again, but it's a long game. But it's a great game. But never played Chrono Trigger.
Away with you.
Deep Mountain Wyvern.
Your guard is down. Know your folly.
Oh, Ergo Dragon. It's an ergonomic dragon.
Release.
Dragon's annoying as heck. Keeps targeting me with AoEs. Where are these dragons coming from? What the heck?
Know your folly.
Wounded Cryo Dragon. Oh, these are the dragons from before because we didn't actually kill them. Alright, so now they're dead. Now they're dead. I see. I see. Now they all return to die. I have heard great things about Chrono Trigger. Didn't let me go to the treasure chest. Tiaman, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us safe passage to the mountain summit. He's like, nah. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you would see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done. Such rage and rancor. Is there truly no other way? Seems like no. A little bit of poison, a little bit of wind bite.
I have my pride.
For now you have your pride. Ow.
Away with you. Away with you.
Die, Tiaman.
glory with you.
Now, I do wonder what would happen if I did our limit break right now. Oh, jeez. Oh, now we gotta go left wing of tragedy. Let's kill the wings.
I have my pride.
All right, one wing is dead. Now let's kill the other wing. Ah, that hurt.
I will end your struggle.
All right, the right wing is shattered. Dang it, I couldn't get away.
Know your folly.
Battle cry. There we go. The duty is complete. $317,000 XP awarded for first-time completion of the duty. GG's, everybody. GG's. Commendations for all. Commendations for all. Ooh, are we getting a second crystal restored here? Crimson! What? Twould seem Tiamat was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. Why'd you have to say that, my boy? Why'd you have to say that? What is happening? Nidhogg. He roars. He knows we're here, then. His fury, it bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damn worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands, floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony. whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
The churning mists of Dravania. We discovered a new location. All right, and we're level 65 now, which is cool. We ended up in Castlevania. Castlevania. Something. We reached it at last, the peak of Somal. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Querthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Alright, let's attune this aetheryte. Beyond the clouds, Alfino ponders the means by which you might find Hraesvelgr. Now that we've scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hraesvelgr himself. None of us thought about this. What's this little moogly moo gonna do? What manner of creature is that? Crimson, do my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Hraesvelgr makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely! Gotta love the bagpipes. Bah, he's gone. Crimson, we must widen our search. Search for the Moogle at the designated locations. Etheric disturbance. The nearby air appears warped. You sense the concealing magics are at work. I've heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They're rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart's not truly made of ice. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps it was simply one of these strange plants shifting in a breeze. There's no sign of a Moogle in the area. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? He could be. He could be. Alright, Crimson Knights. I think this is going to be a good place for us to end tonight. We made it through a full section of the game of Heavensward tonight. Lots of fun, lots of fun. As usual, I'll be back on Friday. I am thinking that we'll potentially do some Lego Fortnite and check out the new Star Wars update for Lego Fortnite on Friday. But we'll see how we're feeling. We'll see how we're feeling, but I am planning to stream on Friday. Thank you, Crimson Knights, for hanging out tonight. Thank you for liking the video and being subscribed, joined, followed on the channel on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate you guys. I'm having fun with Final Fantasy. I hope you are too. And have a wonderful night. Sleep well, everybody. Appreciate you.